So I just saw this statement from the Tinubu fashion of NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students of Blessed Memory. Initially, my reaction was to laugh because the statement appears clownish. The header says, a warning to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and Omoyele Sowore. And it claims that Omoyele Sowore and Atiku Abubakar are trying to sow discord within NANS in order to get a particular candidate as the NANS president. However, I would just make this video and not really give my personal thoughts because I wouldn't be doing that in this series. I'm thinking of turning this into a series. I would just simply drop evidence because many of these statements, videos, and claims and things like this are made about Omoyele Sowore. The people who make this claim know what they are doing. The people who listen to them and actually swallow these propagandas, they also know what they are doing. So what I would do is I would just put the truth out there and allow Nigerians be the judge. So with this statement, right, there's a video that was done, I think about 5 days ago on Tuesday, today Saturday, when Sowore went to the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, to interact with students. So Sowore actually said that while his friend, he actually said this person is his friend because there was an incident prior where another leader of NANS during his inauguration as the president of NANS was assaulted. According to him, this assault and kidnapping was actually on the orders of Sheyi Tinubu, the son of the president.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Sheyi. I met with Sheyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom. But immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Sheyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now ask, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Sheyi is, I say, yes, Sheyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Sheyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I have told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just a bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Sheyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Sheyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been strapped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the senior special assistant to the president on student affairs. The secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this is for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
So Sowore said that while this was going on, that during the inauguration, that the the president who was being inaugurated called him and told him what was going on. And this is somebody, is a friend, actually called him a friend, somebody who has known for up to 15 years. And imagine what Sowore asked this his friend, just to show you how truthful Sowore is. He said, I've known you for 15 years. What are you still doing in campus? It is time we allow young persons, students, you understand, to hold leadership positions, both in SUG and also in NANS. The video is here. I'll play the video for you.
Vibrancy that we learn on campuses will continue. And I say that also because of NANS, the National Association of Nigerian Students of blessed memory.
R.I.P.
Not afraid to say that. Because today, NANS has become an affiliate of the Nigerian presidency. In fact, it is unlikely that the next NANS president or whoever is NANS president is a student anymore in Nigeria. A friend of me and mine told me like 3 days ago that he's inaugurating himself as the president of NANS in Abuja. Once I read the news that Sheikh Tinubu has gone there to disrupt the program. But the question I asked him is that I've known you for almost 15 years. His name is Atiku Abubakar. He said, Isa, what are you still doing on campus? Is it a traditional rulership position or a chieftaincy title of your family? Is it that you cannot find an undergraduate who is between the age of 21 and maybe 28 or 30 who can be NANS president? The reason being that when I became the president of the student union at the University of Lagos, I was 21 years old. Yes. Now, don't be asking my age. Because I might end up becoming the president of NANS if I go back to study law. And you must accept it. But if I do, they are in trouble. But the reason I'm saying this is not to challenge you in a way that will hurt you. It's to challenge you in a way that we can all be thinking creatively together on how to put young people and the students back on the front pedal of the struggle in the country. Because without students and youth in this country, Nigeria may not have had even the little independence we have. In fact, the first political party in Nigeria, which was formed around 1925, was the Nigerian Youth Movement Party. In those days, the people who were fighting and running Nigeria were in their 20s. Today, the people who are running Nigeria are in age that you and I cannot tell. Anybody who knows you that he knows Tinubu's age is lying. I'm sure you say Tinubu doesn't know the age of his father. Tinubu is probably the same age as Methuselah in the Bible. Atiku, who is supposed to be his rival, is also some very huge age. All of them are top in Nigeria today are people who ran Nigeria when your father and my father were teenagers.
You've seen the video. Initially, while I was watching the video live, I was like, wait a minute, Sowore, this is your friend. Should you be saying this in public, right? And beyond the fact that he's your friend, he is the person who was beaten up, who was kidnapped, right? Should you be saying this in public? But then again, it's the truth. You understand? The truth should be said in the public so everyone knows that this is the truth. But obviously, what matters most beyond speaking is action. And it's obvious that Sowore is taking action, right, against those who have oppressed this article. um, this article, NANS president, in quotes, and he's taking so much action, so much so that the Tinubu faction of NANS are forced to release a statement, because this statement is like, it's been, the heat is so much for them that they just have to cry out and say Sowore is trying to sow discord. Atiku Abubakar is trying to sow discord. If you go through the statement, you would not find anywhere where they could say that this is how Sowore is sowing discord, or this is what Sowore did. They just included his name in the statement. And Sowore always stands, speaks up, and acts against injustice, be the person his friend or not. So again, a recap. Sowore told his friend the truth and said, hey, give chance to other persons, even though you are my friend for more than a decade. Then Sowore is now giving so much heat to the Tinubu faction of NANS that they had to release a statement. And Sowore is not going to stop. And Nigerians, we should be vigilant. There are a lot of injustice going on now. Recently, just within the past 1 week, we had this NANS issue. We also had a comrade of the Take It Back movement, from whose accounts 2.6 million naira was deducted, and he went to the bank, which is GT Bank, to complain, and they actually ended up arresting him and other comrades who went. They've been released now, but the money has not been refunded. Then, following that, we had the case of a very dark man being arrested in the bank, around the bank, same GT Bank area, and according to news, being arrested by the EFCC. So there's a lot of injustice going around, and Nigerians should be vigilant. We should not allow cases like this to fly. Injustice to one is an injustice to all. Let's not wait until it's our turn. I may be making more of these videos just to quickly clarify propaganda that is thrown against the person of Omoyele Sowore. I won't really put in much of my personal opinion. I will just drop the truth and say, hey, this is the truth. Do with it what you wish. Because, like I said, many persons who push out this propaganda, who push out these statements, they know what they are doing. Those who internalize and believe them also know what they are doing, but mainly for record purpose and for unknowing Nigerians. We're making this video to just clarify things up. So, see you in the next one.